It's a prime piece of real estate that has seen decades of history. 100 Wellington is smack dab in the middle of Ottawa's downtown core, directly across from the Parliament buildings. But it's been empty for 18 years, at a cost of about $200,000 annually to maintain. Still, the building itself is valuable.
So if we look at some of the other landmark properties that we can get a little better valuation on, we've got the Lord Elgin down the street. That's valued at about $50 million. We've got the Bank of Canada property just down the other way. That's valued at $130 million. Yes, I think it's safe to say that we'd be in the tens of millions.
Some say its value is so much more because of its long and complicated history.
Ahistorically, I would describe it as cursed.
It was built in the 1930s as the U.S. Embassy, but only after the first American ambassador resigned, because the U.S. government would only give him rented accommodations, not an embassy.
It wasn't wanted by a good chunk of the Canadian population. The British didn't like it being there because of its representation of American power and Canadian interests.
And being U.S. ambassador was seen as a hardship posting through the 1950s.
It was cold. It was boring, right? Not much happened. So if you got that transfer notice, you thought, I'm being told to resign.
Eventually, security concerns and the need for more space led to the construction of a new U.S. embassy in 1997. 100 Wellington was vacated and has been empty ever since. This past summer, the government commissioned a survey asking people what they would like to see the building used for, and presented 6 options, everything from an information center to a museum. The top choice was Canada House, a venue to showcase the provinces and territories. An art gallery came a close second, and in third spot, an Indigenous cultural center. The government plans to make a final decision on what to do with the former U.S. Embassy early next year, to coincide with Canada's 150th celebration. Hannah Thibodeau, CBC News, Ottawa.